Netanyahu has gone from, I'm willing to stand trial and provide whatever evidence I need to in order to prove my innocence in his corruption trial, to, hey, Herzog, how about you help your boy out and give me a pardon? Because I don't think I'm going to make it. For those of you who may not know, in the midst of this genocide Netanyahu is facilitating, he has been a part of a massive corruption scandal in the corruption trial in Israel. Now, some of you all might not know that because for years now, every time there was a court date scheduled, a hearing date scheduled, all of a sudden, Netanyahu came up with an excuse to dodge his appearance. Like basketball players dodge child support from the Instagram models they impregnate. In case you didn't know, the man is accused of receiving gifts in order to benefit a business. There's recorded discussions of him basically trying to promote legislation that would silence an opposition newspaper, which in Israel is fraud and a breach of trust. And he allegedly bribed the telecommunications company to the tune of 1.8 billion shekels to make sure they gave him positive coverage. Now, like I said, Netanyahu claimed time and time again, in the courts, he will be proven innocent. But in a recent video, he finally decided to speak in Hebrew. That's how you know he's had to talk to the Israeli people instead of Americans, who don't speak Hebrew. And pleaded for Herzog to dismiss the case and grant him a pardon because it's in the best interests of Israel to pardon his criminality. Yeah, see, but the problem Netanyahu faces is that pardoning in Israel generally doesn't happen until the legal process is concluded, which obviously Netanyahu doesn't want to happen because then everybody would know exactly how corrupt he actually is. Now, according to I-24 News, after Netanyahu made this plea to President Herzog, Herzog said, look, just retire. We'll go ahead and we'll get some of that controversial legislation out the way. We'll even end the state inquiry into October 7th, which we all know is more than suspect. Whether you want to talk about a patch of helicopters raining hell on Israeli citizens, or the fact that they were warned in advance that the Nobel Festival shouldn't be where it was, and yet they held it there anyway, and then the military didn't arrive until hours later to protect those citizens who were being killed. Or the fact that there's been more than enough evidence to prove that Israel was aware of the attack on October 7th long before it happened. But reports say Netanyahu said, nah, can't do it. Even though foregoing the process, the legal process, would be completely and totally outside of any precedent ever set in Israel, he would be able to escape culpability for October 7th, which we all know he is at least partly culpable for, and he would be able to retire without going to jail. And he still said no. But what Netanyahu doesn't realize is that one thing that we have learned from Israel is that somebody got to take the fall. And if you think Herzog or any of these clowns is about to take the fall for you when you are already cooked, already seasoned up, already served up on a platter, you have lost your mind, Netanyahu. And given how unpopular you already are amongst the Israeli population, I think it's safe to say that you and Akon got a lot in common. Because you about to get locked up, they won't let you out. It won't let you out. Getting locked up, won't let you out, no. Hey, be careful now, BB, because we already know how Israelis like to get down. So don't drop the soap.
In prison, you are somebody's bitch. Oh, and you, my friend, would be the belle of the ball. Don't drop the soap. Don't drop the soap.